Good. 181.
Here we are, dude.
So, I'll talk about it. We were just talking about,
yeah.
what you call it? The video I put out from Lemaire. It's like, you're lucky that's all you got. Dude, you should have if Shane said, B's fucking Paul's Madden, because he said Call of Duty, I think, that would have been spot on.
Yeah.
I'm 3rd and 17. I'm in the playoffs. My team's playing like shit. Shane calls. I pause it. He goes, Lemaire has something to tell you. I was like, all right, let's go. He opens up like a fucking cartoon that's in love. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like fucking Porky. Let's go, dude. That's all, folks. He's like, I'd crush you on stage. I'm like, would you? Because you sound pretty fucking confident about it. And I hit him with the hosting weekend thing. And that was it. Honest to God, I was like, dude, if I knew this was what it was going to be, you should have heard what I had in the chamber. It was like an N-word in the chamber.
Watching Lemaire say crush you because he had his hands up. He's like, I'd do it. I would totally.
I'm like, what are you doing, dude?
Like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? You are too meek to make threats like that. That's like holding a potato gun to someone's head.
Yeah, but backwards.
Yeah. It's like,
he's holding a gun to his own head. He's like, I'll fucking do it, dude.
He's got a bomb made out of hot dogs. He's like, I'll do it. I swear I'll crush you.
But it was just stupid. But
what the fuck?
I mean, it was funny because if you watch it back, you hear where you're like, ow, that didn't work out. It's like, what'd you think was going to happen? Fucking idiot.
Lemaire's like a killer you would never trust.
Oh.
You're just like, you know what I mean? Like, he's like, he's like Milton from Office Space. He's like, I'll burn it down. I'll fucking do it. I swear to God.
He's doing stand-up in a fucking garage somewhere.
Lemaire goes home to his ventriloquist puppets. Like, did you hear me? Did you hear me on Matt and Shane's? I crushed him.
I did just notice he's doing a show at like a winery or something.
Oh, yeah. I think I'm doing that show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, on the 27th.
Oh, well, I like his credit, which is Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast.
Oh, no, I saw that credit. That's
great. If I was Nate and Andy, I'd be like, yo, asshole. You don't even put our podcast, the one you're a host on. You put the one you just got your ass cooked on. Dude,
he's like, oh, my credit.
I would have been singing Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast, but at the end, in parentheses, wrote fired. Formally.
Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast. In 3rd grade during 9/11. It's just like, what do you... like, what are these credits? It's like, I was there.
Found a quarter today. You may know him from going through your couch cushions.
Weirdly attracted to cousin, Lemaire Lee.
I got questions. Lemaire Lee. Dude, that would be funny if that's something you used to put your credits on. Yeah, I love your credits on the seller for tonight. Just says Wi-Fi podcast.
Yeah, I didn't know. I was like, that's all I had. What else?
I think my cousin didn't put anything. My cousin wrote like podcast. Who gives a shit? It's a good lineup, though.
That's like my mom's credit. She's like, school and podcast.
He's a good boy. Wi-Fi podcast.
My son makes computer sounds. As a credit. Just podcast.
Dude, yeah, you should start putting up like other people's credits, like Michael Winslow from Police Academy, because he's like computer sound. Does a mean robot voice. And you're like, beep, burp, bam, bam.
Dude, for the fucking Skankfest thing where you had to do, I'd like text you, I'm like, what did you put for your bio? And it's funny because you put all this stuff, I'm like, that's what I was going to put in my bio. But the only thing I put was multiple DUIs at the end.
There you go.
I actually asked for that on a flyer once, joking around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I remember that.
And I was like, they're like, what do you want in your credits? I'm like, oh, just this and this. And like, I got 2 DUIs. I got multiple DUIs. And he's like, do you really want that on the post? I'm like, yeah, dude, do it. Thinking that they would.
I don't want to ball out too hard on these other comments.
I don't want to dunk on them. I don't want to go full
dude, it's Skankfest, dude. That gets you up there. You're like a headliner now there.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
Multiple DUIs?
Multiple DUIs.
You get more spots than me. I'm like, what the fuck?
It'd be great if I paralyzed my friend and be like, I Leif Garretted him.
You gotta wear a gay bandana the whole time.
if I wore a fucking like Bret Michaels bandana and grew a goatee and was just like talking to me like, you know what, you saved me, man.
Leif, he was a big bandana guy.
He was a huge bandana guy. That's the main move that dudes do now when they're going bald.
Really? I mean, Hulk kind of the originator.
Hulk is the originator, and then you know who the perfecter was? Fucking Macho Man.
Yeah? Yeah, no one really knew about that.
If you look back in early promos that Macho Man did, he was always wearing a bandana. You just didn't think about it because that was just like...
We had longer hair, too.
It's his persona. You're like, whatever, dude. That you're like...
No one's paying attention to his hairline.
Yeah, no.
It's like, look at that cream he's putting on
I was
Mean
going to say, no, they're actually paying attention to his caked up nostrils. Like, that's the problem.
Yeah, dude.
Why do you have a bakery in your nose right now, dude?
A lot of those lines receded. Up to his nose, dude. He was...
receding yak lines, dude, coming at you.
A lot of people, actually, that makes sense because a lot of people think that about me because I always wear a hat.
Yeah.
But then they're like, oh, Six has hair? I'm like, yeah.
It would be funny if you took off your hat and you just had a dick on top. You're like, dude.
That would be sick if I was like gone, though.
Oh,
like,
dude.
Because that's like, what's his name from Sopranos? He wears a wig, though. Stevie Van Zandt.
Oh, yeah. Van Zandt's he's been doing that for a long time, too. He's been doing the bandana for a really long time.
In the East Street Band.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But it'd be funny if you took off your hat and like, sometimes you get like alopecia. I'm sorry.
Dude, if I could find that Falcons dude, you don't think I'd start rocking that?
Dude, if you honestly...
I went on a hunt after we did that episode. I could not find it.
If you became a rag guy, that would be fucking sick as hell.
Dude, if I just wore like Dion rags from the 90s... just up there, like, you guys all dating?
Or, dude, you know what the other power move is for bald guys that I see? And, like, it's funny, I'm joking about it because, like, I constantly worry about losing my hair. I'm like, that would be great. But the other power move for bald guys is the Brian Bosworth spike.
Oh, yeah.
Getting your hair super spiky, but it's, like, super thin. It just looks like old grass.
Yeah.
It's about to burn, super dry grass.
Yeah.
That's the other power move that bald guys
but that one's tough because... You know, you see in certain light, you see
it just looks ridiculous.
Especially if like you're gray or whatever.
I remember there was one time I wanted to buy just because remember the hair in a can? Remember that fucking infomercial?
Yeah,
dude, I wanted to buy that to see if it like actually worked.
Yeah,
and then I wanted to use it on my pubes. I wanted to like have huge, crazy pubes.
Okay, no, never happened.
I just never did. It was $19.99 plus shipping and handling, and I was fucking...
I know, that SNH would crush you in the night.
And sorry, no CODs. You can't do that. No cash on delivery. That's fucking gay.
Also, who's like, can I do COD?
Some people...
Has that ever been a thing with deliveries?
Tom Shaner did COD.
Oh, really? That makes sense.
He's like, I don't trust the banks, and I don't trust money orders.
He also didn't have an account.
He's like, also, do you accept string? I have 3 broken shoelaces, one of which is from a Wolverine boot. That's expensive.
That's steel toe, right?
I'm going to tell you right now, that's waterproof.
He's like, what's your slinky policy? I am stocked with slinks.
Using old-timey toys as currency would be the best thing.
He shows up, he has like one of the little ovens. The little fucking... He's like, you want a cookie? Yeah, he's like, how about a cookie?
Dude, my dad goes into a drug transaction with a briefcase. He opens it up. It's just like slot car racing tracks. He's like,
Teddy Ruxpin comes
I believe this is satisfying for you.
You want to count that?
You want to count it here on the plane. What plane? This RC plane I got. Get in. Dude, that would be also a power move in a drug deal to just confuse. I don't even think a cartel would kill you. It'd be like if you were like, all right, time for payment, and you opened up a briefcase and it was nothing but toys in there and be like, I think this is enough.
Dude, I think they would fucking be like, well, let's look into this. We don't want to be those guys that pass on like the Apple stock. You know what I mean? Like, I want to hold on to this. We got to look to the future.
There's one guy going back to the Ochoa family with old toys like, look, I know what you're thinking.
Dude.
This is going to blow up in a couple of years. I'm telling you right now.
Cartel leaders are looking at him like, we got to stop sending Juan out on these things. He's like, look what I got. I know, he's my brother-in-law, but
it's like
Jesus
the scene
Christ.
from Slapshot.
Yeah.
He's like, they brought their fucking toys.
Yeah.
They're fucking retarded. It's like, why do we keep sending Juan on these fucking meetings? He keeps coming back with old Mattel stuff, and we can't do anything with it. He's like, he's trying really hard.
Dude.
God damn.
What was I going to say? I got a couple things. Okay. Oh, my God. This is wild. Kyla said she told me about this. I don't remember, but Jimmy told me, and I was losing my mind the other day. So, like, 2 weeks ago, Jimmy was out front. It was like, I don't know, 2, 3 in the morning. He was just catching a smoke midweek. All of a sudden, Jimmy in front of my house, he puts his butts out and puts it in that. And he has an empty pack in the mailbox. Yeah, so he's not throwing butts everywhere. So he's doing that. He's putting it in the mailbox. So now he's in front of my house, like looking left, and there's those hedges of trees, our neighbors, that kind of come out. So he said he's putting the cigarette pack back in the into the mailbox, and he's just like glancing over, and he sees something like in the bushes, but he's like, I don't know, because his eyes didn't adjust because it was, like I said, it was late as shit. He goes, when my eyes finally adjusted, I saw what it was. Dude, it's just this black dude staring at him with his hood up behind the bush, just like this, like looking at him. I go, what the fuck? He goes, yeah, dude. I go, did he say anything? He goes, nope.
He clearly, like, I'm going to crush you on stage.
It was Lemaire.
It was Lemaire in the bushes.
That's his credit. Bush Stalker. Dude.
And you know him from smelling your mom's hair in her sleep, Lemaire Lee.
So Lemaire fucking Jimmy looks at this guy. I go, wait, did you like stand there and stare at me? He's like, no, I didn't like gawk at him, but like once my eyes adjusted and I could make out what it was, clearly he saw me looking at him. You know what I mean? Sure. So he just sat there and stood. He kept referencing the movie Us. I was like, yeah, it was like a fucking Jordan Peele movie. And then, dude, fucking he goes inside and calls Drexel security. Do you know what these assholes say? Do you want to come and fill out a report? It's like, no, dude, get one of your fucking flunkies to get on their fucking mountain bike, get off the corner and scratch in their ass, and just do a drive-by.
Yeah, that's all you got to do.
Dude, they don't do shit.
Shine a light over.
Do you imagine being Temple security compared to Drexel? That's insane. Dude. They'll be like, wait, what do you guys do? They're like, there's this place Wally's, we hang out there all the time.
Fucking bazooka.
They have to.
Dude, the movement would happen in fucking Europe.
The only campus security in America that has Humvees. Looks like the Ukraine over there, dude.
I was going to say, there's one Temple guy with a scarf that's like, don't go down to Diamond Street. He's one guy's like, I lost 7 men out there. It's recruits from Starship Troopers.
Yeah,
he's always like, this is for you new people. Everyone fights. No one quits. You don't do your job on opening day. I'll kill you myself.
Dude, yeah, there's definitely like a Barnes and an Elias running through the alleyways. Down all fucking like Indiana Ave, just flying through. I moved better on my own.
There's a guy pulling a pea mattress over top of himself. Like, camouflage.
If they did a platoon too, it better be on Temple's campus.
Dude, I'm telling you, dude. Temple campus is like Escape from New York. It's an island, dude.
Yeah.
You cannot get off of it. If you go anywhere, you're fucked.
It's the only place where riding a surfboard out of town is an option. For some reason, North Philly gets a massive wave.
Dude, do you know how many Pliskins are at Temple right now? Dude, they're legacies at fucking frats.
You have to be. But, yeah, so he goes, we're going to fill out a report. Jimmy's like, no. What do you mean, Phil? I'm just giving you a heads up. So he told the girls that live upstairs, he was like, hey, just a heads up.
There's a guy out front.
Yeah. And it's
Wait, so what did Jimmy say anything to the dude?
No, because he was just staring at him, so he's like, okay. But I think it was like a stare-off between, one guy doesn't talk much, Jimmy, and then another dude doesn't talk much.
That's Murder City, dude.
Dude, that would be funny if they both started going like this, and they were like doing it at the same time. He's like, what is happening?
Or Jimmy's just like...
he's popping and locking.
And then points at him, he's like...
Yeah, he brings it back to him.
Jimmy's like, there's a
so yeah, we got a bush stalker.
That's awesome as hell, dude.
Yeah, so that was crazy. I just wanted to bring that up because Kyle was like, I told you, I was like, I definitely would have remembered
now,
that.
the thing is about the bush stalkers they're kind of like raccoons. You see one, there's more than one of them. There's another guy that's with that dude somewhere else stalking a bush, standing around. They're a team. They work in tandem.
It might have just been a retarded guy hiding in a bush.
Now that's sad too, because that's just a retarded guy standing in a bush at 2 o'clock.
But also, you think about it, the timing. He might have seen like there's obviously the kids upstairs. They see them going in and out. They're targets right off the fucking bat because they're idiots.
They're retargets.
Yeah, dude.
You don't need that.
I was like, you can't look at them too long because then you become the Bush stalker.
Yeah, dude, it's like watching The Ring.
The minute you say it.
You got to look at somebody else in 7 days or you're going to die. Did you hear about Mexico? Jesus Christ, Mexico.
It's still a shithole? No, you're like, tourism in Juarez is up. Like, what? I'm sorry, deaths. I meant deaths are up.
No, the fucking Mexican soccer riot that killed 17 people.
Yeah. I heard about it.
26 are injured, and then people are literally stripped naked, which is also, that's got to be the biggest. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to downplay the death and the injury. But being stripped naked at a fucking soccer game has got to be it's fucking terrible.
That's rule number one, though, Mexico. Like, riots, fucking cartel wars, somebody's getting naked.
Get naked. Dude, the one picture is... Because it sucks because that guy in the picture lived. Mm-hmm. But it's one dude beating, like, mid-swing, punching him in the face. Another guy over top swinging downwards from, like, a balcony.
Yeah.
But his pants are down and his shirt is off. And he's like, his pants are around his ankles. Like, that's got to suck. That's going to follow that guy.
It's like you couldn't have cropped that picture. Come on.
Dude. They did not need a full
body. If they got the
body
waist up, he would have looked pretty badass.
Exactly.
But he's like, come on, man.
Shirt off in a fight. Whoa, you're getting real. Pants down around your ankles and your fucking boxer briefs out. You look like a bitch.
He's got like boxers or like little tacos on him. He's like, come on. Damn it. It was laundry day.
It's the bell dog. Like Yokino. Like, God damn it. Come on,
dude,
man.
I don't know which one to bring up first. I'll bring this one up first.
Bring it up, dude.
So I was watching Backdraft.
Yes.
Yeah.
Baldwin's Finest.
Peacock has a great selection of movies. It sucks because they have ads or like commercials here and there.
But watching with ads is like a pain in the ass, but you get it.
Yeah, exactly. So I was watching Backdraft. I haven't watched it from beginning to end in a while. I always see chunks of it. But, dude, I was laughing at the part where young Baldwin graduates from the academy, and then that night he's at a bar, and they're finding out where he's going, like what engine. Remember his friend Tim that's in it? Is that Skeet Ulrich? I don't think it's Skeet Ulrich. The other guy in Backdraft, he was Baldwin's boy.
Oh, I can't even.
He was the other probie that goes to...
It might have been Skeet Ulrich.
Could have been. I don't remember. But anyway.
Skater.
He might have been, I'll tell you this. I started laughing because, man, he might be one of the most obvious characters of any movie. Like, yes, something bad's going to happen to this dipshit.
Oh, he's red shirt Star Trek guy?
Dude, yeah, he's Anson Ricky, dude. He's Anson Ricky. So fucking, they see the engines going by the bar where they're like celebrating and drinking shit. They go to the fucking fire. They're like, yeah, get them, boys. And they're like, firemen, they're dealing with a house fire. This fucking idiot walks out with the beer. He's like, hey, man, did you make sure you grappled up the hose? And he's like, what? Get the fuck out of here. He's like, oh, woo. And like, he's trying to tell him, like, hey, did you follow directions? You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, you're getting cooked. You're definitely getting cooked. Fucking dumbass
so wait,
Tim.
Skeet Ulrich is like, you guys got to fucking go through protocol. And
he's trying to, like, he says something. I don't know anything about what fucking fireman protocol. But it's obviously something like, did you do this before you did? And the guy's like, shut the fuck up. Like, you guys literally trying to turn a hose.
Hey, you remember putting oxygen in my tank? He's like, shut up, dude.
It's like, dude, that's exactly what he does. That's exactly what he does, dude.
Dude, they're like, here, Skeet, put on your jacket. Why does it smell like that? It's gasoline. Get in there, though, dude. You're a fireman. Shut up. Don't be a flamer, though.
Oh, my God. It just reminded me of, like, wait, what is it? Is it fucking Tim? Was it Tim? Yeah, here it is. Oh, Jason Gedrick.
Gedrick. Wow, we were way off.
This dude. Oh, he's from Iron Eagle. Duh.
Oh, that guy.
From Iron Eagle.
Yeah, I guess he's a little Skeet Ulrich.
Isn't he? Yeah, back then he was compared with Skeet. He was Skeeting.
He was Skeeter.
Yeah, duh. God, I can't believe I fucked that up. Iron Eagle, Louis Gossett Jr.
Dude,
that's my fault.
Amazing movie.
Louis Gossett Jr.
Dude, Goss, dude. My favorite Goss movie. What's your favorite Goss?
I hate Louis Gossett Jr. I don't know.
My favorite Goss movie, dude.
I don't know.
Toy Soldiers.
Oh, Toy Soldiers rules.
How great is
Toy Soldiers rules? Skeet's in that, I think. Or that guy might be in it. No joke. I think Skeet Ulrich or this dude is in it.
Skeet Ulrich is not in Toy Soldiers.
Okay, hold on a second. This guy might be, though.
It's the most badass Will Wheaton I've ever seen in a movie.
Yeah, Will Wheaton ruled.
He did rule, dude.
Nah, never mind. He's not Toy Soldiers.
Yeah.
I could have sworn, though. I think there's a lot of guys that looked like Skeet Ulrich.
Sean Astin.
Yep.
Skeet Ulrich. the one guy from Adventures in Babysitting.
Yep.
And then the two other minorities who both look like G.I. Joe characters.
All right.
If you watch the movie, tell me for a second that Giles and Mendoza do not look like fucking G.I. Joe. Like, just like the guys that you'd have to have in on a battalion. Like, yeah, we're making it diverse.
Dude, but it's just like, I remember, what I was saying was watching Backdraft and watching that and going back, obviously I knew something because I've seen the movie a million times, so I knew something was. But leading up to it, it's like I never really looked at it like that. But it's like, all the signs point to burnt face, dude.
Yeah,
like
dude.
I knew this kid was getting cooked.
Anytime you see in a movie somebody really talking about their wife and kid that they love, just got married. It's fucking amazing. The baby's the best thing that ever happened to me. It's like that guy's gonna get blown the fuck up.
He's
immediately.
Dead. And it's such
wild foreshadowing.
Exactly. And what sucks about Backdraft is when Kurt Russell's holding axe at the end.
Yeah.
They know he's the one that was setting the backdrafts. Yeah. And he's like, just let me go, Bull. And he's like, if you go, we go. I go, fuck that. See ya, dude. You're going to jail if I save you. You're fucked.
Damn, dude.
So it's like, dude, let him die in the fire. But also, if I'm holding on, I'm like, and he's obviously injured. He's like, if you go, we go. And then having funnier, fucking, Axe looked up. He's like, dude, I'm going to jail for a long time. Just let me go. He's like, oh yeah, good call, dude. I'll that would have been way better if the movie ended with a camera shot looking up at Russell. He's like, yo, land it. Do a flip.
Dude, it's funny because you bring that up. The other day I was watching Clear and Present Danger, and the scene where Malkovich, where Eastwood's hanging and Malkovich has him. He's like, you got two options. He's like, you're going to kill me or you're going to save the president.
Right.
He's like, you have two options. And then Malkovich Malkovich putting his mouth on the gun, baller.
Dude,
fucking.
Malkovich rules it.
Dude,
I've said this
so
before. That's one of his best movies. That movie, I love
out
that
of
movie.
control. But he's like, what are you going to do? You're going to get. It's like, but I looked. If you look at the movie, Eastwood's not that far from a fire escape.
He's right there. Doesn't he fall onto it after?
Dude,
if I was him, I'd be like, shoot him, you fucking idiot.
Blow his fucking brains out.
Dude.
I was like, come on, Easty, baby, you had it. Why did you not do this?
I have no idea, but that part really, God, that part pisses me off.
There's so many parts.
That's a Tim part, dude.
Dude, you're just like, what are you fucking doing, man? You could have blown this guy, and then you would have saved the president. Like, how did you do this? Like, I fucking made his head into a canoe on the fucking roof. How great was that, dude?
Dude, oh man, God damn it, that part pisses me off.
Fucking awesome.
No, it's not clear. In the line of fire.
Sorry,
in the line of fire.
I fucked up.
But
same.
Yeah.
It's the same movie.
Because it's what's his name? Who's his boy?
Is it Jack Ryan? No, it's not Jack Ryan.
No, it's just a movie.
Yeah.
It's not connected to anything. Dylan McDermott is the idiot.
Oh, that is right.
Yeah, because he's like, I just had a kid.
Yeah.
Of course
you did.
Dude, Malkovich rules in that movie.
He's so good.
Yeah, he's a badass. And that one idiot, he's like, that's really something. You looking to sell it? He's like, just shoots him. I'm like, damn, dude.
Dude, you don't fuck with the
Malcatraz, dude. Malcatraz. Don't fuck with him.
He's having a total meltdown right now, dude.
Yeah.
You gotta watch your ass.
So it was just funny to watch that movie and over and look at it like you see it leading up. But when you're a kid, you're like, "Whoa!" Is this because it's an amazing movie? I loved it. But
there's only one movie I've ever I hate the series. I've never been a fan of Lord of the Rings. I think the Lord of the
I can't.
I get it, but I also don't give a shit. But there was one person who was talking about the whole trilogy, and the whole point is all the fucking hobbits are to take the ring and throw it in the volcano.
All right.
That's the whole thing. There's a part in the first one where they're on a big flying weird griffin dragon thing. Mm-hmm. And they're like, why didn't you just fly that thing all the way to the mountain and then drop the ring in there? And then that would have saved countless there would have been no war. There would have been
I wouldn't even be able to start with the holes in that plot.
I was like, you know what? That's actually the great. What are you fucking for?
Why don't we just
idiots?
ride this fucking wolf dog all the way there?
All the way there, just drop the ring in the fucking volcano. And I was like, well, you're missing out on the storyline. I'm like, well, I'm just trying to if anything were to happen, that's how it would be.
Yeah.
And you can't say, and someone busted my balls. So you can't say that's how it would be in real life for a fantasy movie. Fuck.
God,
Fuck
how much
you.
of an asshole are you to say something like
Fuck
that?
you. Dude, I remember looking this I was like that dude in the bushes, dude. I was like, oh, fucking.
Yeah,
dude,
you were
dude.
stalking.
I was stalking hard as fuck.
You turned into a retarded black kid with his hood up. Just like, you're the fucking killer in a Jordan Peele movie.
Dude, it's funny. When you said us, I thought you said up, and I was like, I don't remember that happening in that movie.
Yeah, so I just wanted to bring it up real quick. But, me and Blizz went out to dinner.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
you. Where
great.
did you go? I saw him drinking some
Right.
margs, dude. Oh,
Blizz loves frozen margs. I had
Dude.
no idea. He loves them.
that's such a funny thing.
It is.
that
And he
he
sips
loves.
them. He doesn't lift it up. He just goes fucking gay man for $3. I go, is that how he did it? The massage parlor? You sure? They teach you a couple things? Because he is like, it's like, why are you holding your own head? He's like, God,
It'd be funny if he put his hair in a ponytail before he did it. Just like he's like, hold on.
So we were talking about we went out and got food and everything, but we were bullshitting about videos we've seen from people claiming it's from the Ukraine, which 95% of them are fake, but like the 5% that are fucking real.
Wait, which ones are fake?
I mean, dude, they put up. There's a ton. There's ones. The one was a goddamn flight simulator. That wasn't even a real fucking life.
Wait, what?
The Ghost of Kiev. Is that how you say it? Kiev?
Oh, you're talking about the jet fighter that everyone was talking about?
Yeah, that got debunked.
That was a fictitious.
From what I know, it was a flight simulator video or some shit. It was like, okay.
It was Grand Theft Auto 5.
Also, I could be
Whoa.
100% wrong, but I don't give a shit. Look it up. See if the thing was debunked. I don't know. But also,
might be.
there was definitely a video from like 2014 when they had a
okay,
conflict.
yeah.
So they used a lot of that. One wasn't even in the Ukraine. It just was like the area looked similar.
I was going to say, was there a sign that just said Ukraine?
So Blizz was showing me a couple of vids that he had watched, and like they're definitely confirmed. And then I'm like, dude, it's crazy because a lot of these people were comparing Putin to. They were saying he's the new Hitler.
No, man.
Well, yeah, I don't really know, and I don't really give a shit. But at the same time, I think it's hilarious to think if he is the new Hitler, I wonder who's making his uniforms because Hugo Boss made the Nazis.
Yeah, dude.
I'm pretty sure Putin's calling on the old bugle boy.
Dude, I was going to say, you know who's coming in there? Jordache.
Dude, straight
hard as
dead.
hell, dude.
And dude, me and Blizz were dying. Blizz was like, yeah, you imagine like being on the streets of the Ukraine, like fighting for your life. You're like, that fucking guy in the jean jacket is a mean shot, dude.
Dude, you just see a bunch of dudes stomping in British Knights.
Dude, that's how hard you are. Like, dude, the more stonewashed your jacket is, the higher you up. You know what I mean? It doesn't have the stripes.
Dude, watch out for the Canyon River Blue unit. Dude, they're coming at you, dude.
Blizz showed me this jacket. It's a bubble jacket, like a nylon. Just,
Yeah.
But they have denim on the outside. I was like, dude.
Dude.
That's at least lieutenant. So, you can't be wearing that. You got to have some kills. The denim army's coming for you, dude.
The denim's head. Instead of the skull and crossbones, it's just like a weathered Levi patch with bones underneath it.
Dude, them instead
Watch
of marching
out,
is just doing like the white person dance in the 80s instead of goose stepping.
Dude, the Zuba Stripe Battalion's gonna fucking wipe you out.
It's like the harder your starter pullover is, dude. If you have the Raiders one, that's reserved for Putin.
Oh my god, dude, the
You
Raiders
cannot wear it and let Putin's the only one that can wear a black Raiders or the green Eagles. That's
Green Eagles would be dope, but you know there's an entire fucking like squad full of fucking the Charlotte Hornets just like,
oh yeah,
fucking
that's
that
the snipers,
purple-
dude. That's the snipers.
Those guys are fucking out of control. The Hornets are coming at you. The Washington Redskins,
Bulls, Chicago
The Bulls.
Bulls. That's
Chicago
the ground
Bulls
team.
ones were
That's the
huge.
ground team.
I remember there was a kid, and I looking back on it because like when starter jackets were everywhere, you just didn't think about it.
No.
You didn't think about it. But I remember there was a kid who I went to the school with who had a fucking Cleveland Browns one. I've never seen a Cleveland Browns starter jacket
I have.
ever again.
Yeah,
I was
only in
like, that's got to be
Cleveland.
like the rarest starter jacket to ever exist.
It was based off of like because I remember they started coming back around like a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I
yeah.
started looking into like the history of them because I was laughing. But it was funny how they decided which ones went out in circulation as opposed to the others because it was like four main ones. It was like
Sure.
the Hornets because it was like
Everybody
any
had
expansion
Hornets.
team of any sport was getting big. But yeah, that just means Cleveland. Nobody was buying it
Yeah.
because they're like, we'll just keep this in Cleveland.
One guy's like, you know what? The Browns need something.
Ugh.
That pullover.
Yeah,
Pullover
and they just
Brown, dude.
everybody went off of like their logo or like something like that. You see, theirs is an orange helmet.
It was also like, yeah, I mean, you had to have like a weird color scheme. Another one I remember that was like super popular was fucking Miami Dolphins.
Oh yeah,
that was everywhere.
Panthers, Carolina Panthers.
Oh yeah, dude, nuts shit.
It was an expansion team.
I had Tampa Bay Lightning.
Oh yeah,
Tampa
Bay was
Tampa
big.
Bay's good. You know what else I fucking hated growing up? Because everybody wore it, and like it was a double. I mean, you could get away with it because it didn't really matter. But when Anaheim became the Ducks,
Mighty Ducks,
the Mighty Ducks jersey, that first logo was sick with the fucking helmet.
Was that
the goalie mask?
The goalie mask with the bill.
That was sick as fuck.
That was the one in the movie, right?
That was the one in D3. But I remember they like everybody was wearing that, and I was like, man, that is the coolest fucking thing in the world.
See, I always hated them. I hated all starter pullovers. I had one too.
Dude,
I had the Eagles one.
The pullovers were trash.
I hated
the zip up ones were where it's at.
I've never been like a quarter zip guy. Like I don't like those kind
the little V guys. Like, what are you tightening that up for? It's like
and
I'm
the
going
giant pouch on the front.
Yeah.
Dude. But looking back, I remember there were kids who would like put 2-liter bottles of sodas in there.
Oh, dude, you could put like 4 cartons of smokes in there.
I remember we would go to movies with a whole 2-liter of fucking Pepsi and just like chill out watching fucking Richie Rich while someone like leans over.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking... Dude, that's like a new form of rich when you're in the 90s. Going into a fucking, like, bullshit Fox Cinema and you just have a whole bunch of, like... Anybody who had the pants or jackets for candy, those were your fucking...
I want to do a video for our merch, and I want to film it like a 90s Bugle Boy video.
Dude, that would be sick.
So, like, everything else we wear is from, like, 1994, except the shirts or the hoodies that are, like, what we're selling.
Like a bunch of kids hanging out on a stoop kind of pointing at stuff.
Throwing a Frisbee with a kid. Throwing a Frisbee with a kid in a wheelchair.
Or just one kid jumping over, like, a chain that's, like, connecting. Like...
Yeah.
Those fucking things are dope. And then there's in the background somebody getting pulled over and arrested for...
Dude, and every kid from those videos is bald as shit now. If you think about it, they had like the shaved sides with them.
Dude.
They had like Theo Vaughn haircuts.
I also loved in the 90s the fucking... that goddamn like middle parted bowl cut. Oh my god, that was every fucking wear, dude.
Yeah, I think that's the one thing we stole from Russia.
Definitely.
Like the mini bangs. It's the one thing. It was like, damn, they're completely.
And Russia's coming back for it. They're like, you'll still get everything from us.
Yeah, dude. Or the shaved head and just the bangs.
Just the fucking front, dude.
Yeah, that's straight fucking Moscow right there, dude.
I remember there was this kid when I went to elementary school named Ian who had the hardest bowl cut with like the fucking parts.
Yeah.
But like he would also like make it huge poofy on the side, and I remember all these chicks were so in love with this dude, and I was like, I'll fucking kill that guy.
Yeah.
I'll fucking kill him on the fucking playground.
What'd you have? You had shaved head.
I had like my hair like part of the side. I would try to.
You had a rat tail, dude.
Yeah.
You were a rat tail,
my god,
dude?
I wasn't allowed to have a rat tail.
Why? Because your dad already the longest one in town. Yeah, don't test the tail, Rye.
Ryan, I will end up beef
He's
queefing.
like, whoa, you want a piece of this?
You want this, man?
He's letting it out of the rubber.
Dude, he's holding it like a sword, like, and this will be yours one day, dude.
You're going to pull it out of a stone.
It's like Memoirs of a Geisha, or I don't know.
Why weren't you allowed to have a rat tail?
My mom thought, I remember Sue thought they were like a level of trashy. She thought they were like so white trash. And keep in mind, we were like lower middle class, so she didn't want to be wearing she didn't want to be waving the flag.
Yeah, it really was.
She was just like, she's like, look, we're already eating hot dogs on plain bread. You don't need to be wearing the symbol for that. You know, you don't.
First off, don't ever knock hot dogs on plain bread.
It's amazing.
Dude. That's some good shit.
There is one thing that I've said before that,
damn it,
like,
now I want a hot dog.
Dude, roll up a piece of Wonder with a fucking boiled dog.
I used to fry them. I used to fry them up, dude. They're great.
Another thing she used to make, and I remember telling somebody about it, and like, I've never had. I'm like, I know it's not like my mom didn't invent this, but I know like
I told everyone this.
I know she didn't invent it, but I remember like, you ever have beanie weenie soup?
What is it?
It's baked beans, ham and beans with like cut up hot dogs in it.
Yeah, I mean, I know it. I wouldn't have it because I hate baked beans.
Oh man,
but I know my brother,
it's
big
great.
bean guy.
It's like chili, but like the poorest chili you could have in your life.
Yeah, yeah.
But it is. You get some toast and some beanie weenie soup. You're fucking. Well,
That's an English breakfast.
You're fucking shitting your pants.
Oh, of course.
I mean, we would have Oscar Mayer hot dogs like every other week, and I know that like the reason I was pooping was because of them doggies, dude.
Dude, and that's funny too. The one thing I want to go back to is you said rat tails kind of were like the poster.
Rat tails, and the other thing that like I remember I would like beg my mom was like, no. She was just like, because my mom, we got home haircuts. My mom would cut my hair. My mom would cut my hair. I think we only went to like a barber like 2 times when we were growing up.
I have at least like 2 or 3 cousins and a couple aunts that are all they cut hair.
Yeah.
So
well, my mom was not a barber.
Oh, you don't say.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't like terrible. Like it was just like, you got
you're
your
a kid.
Yeah,
you don't give a shit. Yeah.
But I remember I would see kids with like cool. Remember the fucking racing stripes that people like would buzz into the side of their heads?
Yeah, like Satoya has now.
Yes.
Yeah, he does.
He does. But I remember being like, "That's what I want." My mom was like, "No, we're not."
I never liked
any of that.
Yeah, I remember seeing rat tails, and I was like, "Those kids are from the wrong side of the creek,
dude." Those are the kids you gotta watch out for, though.
Yeah,
but those are the
bad raps.
But I remember, again.
They were good in the woods, though, if you needed them.
Dude, I was just going to say, but those are the kids you knew that, like, that rat tail was like seeing a poison dart frog with the bright colors. You knew to stay away from that.
Yeah, that's a future Barnes right there.
Definitely, dude, because EJ Divine would nail frogs to trees, and he had a fucking rat tail.
Jesus. His name was EJ Divine?
EJ Divine, dude.
Is he dead or in jail?
He's definitely dead.
Oh, he's dead?
He's definitely. I don't even know, but I know.
Yeah, that's the kind of, like, you're not going to make it.
Dude.
Yeah. Do you ever see dorky white trash kids that get all the white trash pushed onto them and they don't really like it? Dude, there was a kid we went to school with that he was fine. He was actually really intelligent too, like super smart for art. I remember like he did well. He was a nice kid.
Yeah.
But dude constantly had like Dale Earnhardt hoodies and like the rat tail.
Man.
And he's like, I don't know what I'm he can't do anything.
Dude,
Kid's 11 years old.
I feel like you're describing me.
Oh, really?
Were
you against it?
Yeah.
Yeah, were you hand-me-down white trash?
My mom would make me, it was all hand-me-downs, and it was all Marlboro. Because she collected the miles.
Yeah, you're
so
talking
I
to
looked
fucking...
like Marlboro Man.
Dude, that's sick,
pretty hard, though.
That's harsh. That's awesome, though. That's the best you can hope for, dude.
Man, I feel like a lot of people that listen to this show definitely grew up with the Miles catalog.
Oh, my God.
Pick 2 things for school this year.
Dude, I got to be honest with you, because... Like, my dad would read the Miles catalog like it was a fucking JCPenney toy store thing. He's like, man, I'm getting that.
Right.
Dude,
He's on the toilet beating off to it,
He
dude.
would circle things like, I'm getting that kayak.
Oh, dude. He's like couponing. Clipping coupons. It's like, ooh, look at
that. I remember so many years ago, Kyle and I were over at his house, and it was like summer, but he had all of his Miles in this belt, like this ball jar that was just like...
Was it on top of his nightstand?
No, it was in the living room.
Oh.
So it was like open, but it was like there, and I remember we were like fucking around in the house, and Kyle knocked it over, and it like fell into an oscillating fan and blew him all over the place.
You just run.
And the door was open. He's like, my Miles!
Oh, dude.
Dude,
lose his mind.
We're watching a man try to grab money, like in the fucking hurricane thing. He was like,
on the boardwalk?
Yeah, dude. He's like, I can't believe it.
People that collected them.
My mom made me walk around Frankfurt Terminal to pick up loose packs.
Jesus
to collect the Miles.
Dude, when we went and saw... I watched my dad every time we would walk anywhere. If he saw a pack on the ground, he'd pick it up. I'm like, no, I'm there.
Yeah, people that collected them, like, hardcore. It was like, it looked like they were like archaeologists in like fucking Egypt. It's like, they're like black and white pictures of them holding up one. Like, what is that?
My dad looks like Dr. Grant. He's like dusting with a paintbrush. It's like,
your dad brings you to Gaza but just to look for Miles. He's like, I heard they just throw him out over here. It's like, do you not want to see
He's got a neckerchief and a hat with the thing bent up. He's like, we're looking for them.
Yeah, dude.
They go into find them, man.
Yeah, see, like my parents never smoked, so we never had the Miles stuff.
Damn, dude.
But everyone else in my family smokes. Like, everyone.
I remember.
I think they didn't smoke.
My dad also, he just didn't go for Marble Miles because he was like,
Camel Cash.
Camel Cash and also Cool Points.
Ooh.
Cool Points were like, I remember he was just like, you would clip them. And he was just like, yeah, you can save these. And I also remember my dad was preemptively, like, I remember when he smoked by what he could afford. Like, he was a marble man.
Yeah, but sometimes
until he
the
couldn't
jacks
afford them
are the
anymore.
fucking...
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So he was like, he had brand loyalty to whatever his dollar could get him.
Yeah.
But I remember when USA Golds started,
Oof,
coming out.
That's every white trash dad in the Philly area.
When the Golds, he was going for it, he would clip. I shit you not. He would clip the UPCs. He's like, they're going to be worth something someday.
Ugh, dude.
Like, dude, I'm telling you. He was just like, yeah, they're going to be like one day. He's like, yo, do you want to watch? He's like, and I'm already going to be ahead of game.
They were kind of the first form of like white trash Bitcoin.
Dude, that's white trash crypto, dude.
Yeah.
It's just like you fucking. It's like
They thought that was going to be currency of the future, dude.
That's what my dad shows up to a drug deal with a briefcase. Like, steal that?
That'd be funny.
That's 1,700 marble miles. I don't know if you
They
know.
should throw something like that into like the new Bond movie where he's like 100,000. Oh, Lynn. The next movie, your dad like 40,000 miles. It's like, sir, what are you doing?
But then my dad loses. You see him like,
Fucking, I knew that goddamn ace would hit.
he's like, Dad, what'd you bet? I was like, turtle racing, Rye.
We got to get to the goddamn
Here's
ranch.
the thing: when you pick a turtle named Speedy, you think you're going to get more bang for your buck. It don't happen that way.
I know we've brought this up before, and I don't know if anyone's ever commented or messaged us about it, but the joke about if the ranch ever even existed, the Marlboro Ranch.
Oh yeah, I don't.
Did any? I could have sworn someone messaged us after I brought up the one time. It was like, yeah, they went out, like their parents did or something.
Yeah, it's like a resort.
Is it still there?
I think they're selling it.
Where is it?
I know you can still get Marlboro stuff online because you get those little coupons on them, and it's like go on. That's why I get the one thing on my keychain.
Oh, that's
It's
sick.
like just like a utility tool.
Yeah.
But I was like, yes, fuck yeah, for free.
Fuck yeah, dude.
But I remember like searching through that and was like all this other shit, and I kept looking for the ranch, and I was like, dude, I might go out to the ranch.
It's in Montana.
It's probably nice as fuck,
It
dude.
looks nice.
Yeah. That'd be sick if you just showed up. It was just like a fucking dust bowl shithole. It's like, oh. all
yeah,
right.
but somehow my dad is still alive there.
Whoa, what is this fucking? Is
that
this
it?
Tombstone? Mm-hmm. Oh, so it's a whole town?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Yo, go down there and click on that bed because there's swag on that bed. I got to see what's. Whoa! Wait a minute, Jack.
Baller mode, engage.
Dude,
are those Marlboro boots?
Dude, those are men and women's boots.
If that's what you walk into,
dude.
Man, I might have to start saving.
Oh
again.
man, I'm gonna start buying cigs just for. Oh, what?
Yeah, don't break the seal. What is that?
Yeah, what is that? Is that
Oh,
digital camera?
no, digital camera.
Digital camera, like we have it left over.
There's the bandana, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That's good quality.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Marble. Duffel bag.
No, I remember bags.
Yeah, the bags are
Damn.
big. Is that a leather jacket?
That's pleather, dude. That's made out of former smokers' skins. Damn, Columbia's on board. All right.
Hell yeah, dude.
Nice
A
zip.
zip would be sick.
All right.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, we'll have to look into that. If we did an episode live from the Marlboro Ranch, it's over.
I think
it's over for every other podcast, dude. I'm like, Rogan, beat it. We're live from the ranch.
Marble's like, you guys want to live here?
I'm like, yes.
But then they give us shit like the Overlook Hotel. Like we have to turn on boilers.
We also get deputized. I'm like, wait. I walk in, you two. You're like, oh my God, Jesus, don't tell me.
I just would have done what you would have done, Brian.
You're like, and this time it's legal.
You back your brother. It's the same play.
Ah, God damn it. Don't even tell me. You're like, Jesus Christ, Mark.
I'm like Virgil, like, I started this and you finish it, you son of a bitch.
And that smacked me in my face. It's like, all right.
I can't just stand here and let these people have a good time.
I would have laughed in my brother's face if I walked in and he got deputized. I'm like, dude, we're rich in like a week. We own a goddamn bar already.
Dude, that
Why are
movie
you going
is
to be
insane that fucking Wyatt just walks into a bar. He's like, yep, got 25%. I'm like,
Yeah.
you're the bad guy in this.
Nah, all you-
You know that, right, Wyatt? You literally went into a place like, you give me money or something bad.
Well, Billy Bob was ruining the game, so
He was.
he bullied him. Bullied Billy Bob.
And then he told the bartenders, like, 25% sound about right?
Yeah.
It's like, what?
It's so funny how much they bitch Billy Bob up in that movie, like real quick.
They really
He's like,
do.
back that queen again. I'm blowing straight off that. You know, he's all about like, get that goddamn cigar out of it. And then he just shows up with a shotgun, and you're like, man, cop, where you going with that shotgun? He's like, oh, I'm sorry.
But then he's like, Wyatt, damn it. And he's like, God damn
I know.
dude.
I would have been like, yeah, I'm going to shoot him.
Blow Wyatt Earp's head off.
Why not?
You would have been the guy who killed Wyatt Earp. I just don't.
That's how much of a pussy Billy Bob was in Tombstone. Like, he's walking down the middle of the street with a shotgun. Not like he's going to get it cleaned. He's like, yeah, I'm going to pull this off on somebody. And then all it took was like, Wyatt Earp? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Damn
like, what a pussy, dude. I'd have shot him.
Dude. What's the worst that could happen? You die?
Yeah.
In Texas? Who gives a shit?
So now you're just a pussy that also loses his shotgun because they like leave that shot. So he bullies him out of a firearm too.
But then again, it's also
lost his job.
that's how many firearms were everywhere.
I know.
You could just leave it in the street like, damn it, well, I'll just is that on a tree?
It wasn't my good shotgun.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's just my day-to-day guy.
Dude, yeah, so man, that'd be sick though if I had Marlboro Ranch.
Marlboro
they
Ranch
had
would
like
be awesome.
also if they had like like duels.
Well, that's
like with paintball. That'd be very sick. It looks like they did.
No, it's actual real guns. They're like, look, we
should go out there and just Wyatt everyone in there, just bully everyone. They're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "This is our game now."
Yeah, but
25% of the house sound about
but
right.
There's nobody there.
Yeah, no one's
walking
there.
in. It's like, where are you? Huh? He's drunk.
That looks like an old movie set. That looks
It
like
is
the old
sick.
movie set of
I
Tombstone.
guarantee they shot movies there.
Yeah.
Or like some weird TV show like Bonanza.
Yeah, that was weird.
Bonanza was a weird show.
Was it?
Yeah.
It wasn't like one of the longest running shows though.
Bonanza was I don't know if it was the longest running, but it was like a weird fucking Western bullcrap show that
I've never seen one episode.
Not great.
Huh.
It's 19.
Speaking of movies, The Batman.
Dude, 3 hours long, your life, dude.
Yeah, I'm still hearing mixed reviews, but the majority are good.
They're all
People are saying it's really good.
I've only got one bad one, and the only bad one is that it's 3 hours long.
I had a couple
That's
people
it.
say it sucked, but they're definitely not my go-tos. My go-to hasn't done shit yet. I follow him on Twitter. He's the best, and fucking he hasn't seen it yet, so I'm waiting on that. But I definitely want to see it. It's only in theaters, right?
Yeah, but it will be streaming. It like give it like a fucking week, and it'll be on HBO or fucking Cinemax or.
And neither of you guys have seen it, right?
I've not.
It just came out what?
Friday.
Okay.
So that's everyone's losing their shit on that, and you know what? I'm not over Batman. I'm just over superhero movies, dude. I'm souped out, dude.
I saw speaking of superhero, but I saw it's probably fake, but it said that Keanu Reeves signed on to play the next Batman in the DC version.
Dude, I don't give a fuck.
Which doesn't make sense to me because it's like, why would he do it?
Yeah, dude, because he's riding John Wick. Because everyone wants a Wick Batman, dude.
I don't know.
That's what everybody wants.
But he's also like,
they want a Wick Neo Matrixy fucking Batman, which is basically what Batman is anyway. Like you don't need to. That's like reinventing the wheel. Who gives?
Is that confirmed? It was on some.
I think it's like an animated.
Oh, it's the voice? He'd be great. He's a great voice for it.
That's fine.
But yeah, it didn't make sense to me. I was like, why would he do it?
Dude, that'd be funny if they did a Batman.
It's also like, why would they fuck with Ben Affleck? It's like, we could have Keanu this whole time? What the fuck?
That is pretty funny.
He's like, well, you didn't ask.
He's like, I was...
Oh, yeah, I'm thinking I will play him. All right. Shit, you should have told us. He's like, sorry, I didn't have your number.
Sorry, I was messing around with these dogs.
Sorry, I was making multiple millions on good movies, so we let Ben have it.
I just think that I'm over the superhero shit, and fucking now Leto's got that Morbius movie coming out, and everyone's losing their mind.
I don't know what that is.
That's the living vampire. It's like a.
We talked about this.
We did, but it's like, who gives a shit?
It seems to be a lot like another wave of coming in again.
Yeah, man.
I feel like we went through this.
I thought we were over the fucking hump. I thought with the Avengers, the Infinity War, all that crap, I thought we were gonna like stop for like a good 3 or 4 years.
I started watching, the Lakers show that just premiered on HBO.
Yeah.
And I was telling Danny about it, but it's funny because I don't know, Adam McKay sucks, dude. He fucking sucks anymore. I'm telling you, he's got to they got to pull him from just directing because it's like, dude, we get it, dude. White privilege, politics, shut the fuck up. And it's like, dude, right in the beginning, it's like Larry Bird, the white guy. And then the word white is all over these little, like, quick clips they're showing of, like, the guy playing Larry Bird or the kid playing Larry Bird. It's like, we get it. He's white.
Yeah.
That's not the issue here, man. It's like, dude,
No.
Dude, it opens up with Magic it says Los Angeles 1991, and it shows the kid playing Magic in a clinic. I'm like, well, this is starting off on a bit. It's like, we know it's coming. They're not going to be like, Magic, you're all clear, go party. He's about to get some bad news, dude. I was like, that's what you open up with? All right.
Jesus fucking
But John C.
Christ.
Reilly rules. He's in it.
Yeah.
He's awesome. The guy playing Jerry West is really funny, too. He's the brother in...
And I heard the dude who plays Bird looks just like Bird.
Yeah, both. I mean, the kid playing Magic looks just like him,
That's
too.
what's up.
Yeah, Bird they haven't really gotten into yet. I just cut it off. I'm gonna rewatch it after this. But it's just, it's the rise of the Lakers dynasty.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we talking about with, like, Larry Bird was white? And he was also a pretty good basketball player. I don't know if you remember.
Their rivalry.
His white privilege. I'm like, white privilege?
It spans from high school into their fucking,
It's just like, dude,
professional
leave that
career.
shit at the fucking door, man. It's like, dude, this is a story about that, which is a very crazy time for the NBA. They were almost bankrupt.
Yeah.
They're about to be fucking shut down. Nobody gave a fuck about them. Enter these two, which creates one of the biggest rivalries, if not the biggest, in NBA
Ever.
history. And you're like, white privilege. I'm like, well, also Larry made a couple buckets in college. I don't know if you remember, but he did all right.
No,
I think he
man.
earned that fucking first draft pick. It's like, dude. So that's,
He
I don't
literally
know. I only
pushed black
complain.
kids out of the way to get to where he
I've
was.
watched 25 minutes of it, and I think they're like an hour long. I've watched 25 minutes, and already I'm like, dude, fucking Adam McKay sucks now, man. God, he sucks.
They show Bird practicing in a Klan outfit. He's like,
Yeah. Bet you didn't know this happened. It could have, though. He probably was. He was probably a Klan.
I'm from French Lick my balls. I'm white. Get out of my face.
The hick from French Lick.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
So, I don't know. I hope it'll be good, but with him directing, I mean, he's...
Wait, now, this is a miniseries, not a movie?
Yeah, it's a miniseries on...
Yeah, that's another thing, man. They're making too many.
Did you watch Danny? I owe Danny a quick apology because I said it was lame, ended up being insane. Worst roommate ever. You asked me last week, did I watch
about to start
I thought
watching
it was okay. Well, I thought it was like a dumb, scary movie. I didn't realize it's a docuseries about horrible roommates that like ends in murder.
Yeah.
Of course, the last one that's 2 parts is Philly. I was like, God damn it!
Yes. All right, I'm going to watch that.
And I remember this story because this was like in 2017. But it's this, okay, so the story that the news reported on was a man in, I think it was like Society Hill or up by like McKeever.
Chestnut
Hill.
Yeah.
Up that way. The story was a man in Chestnut Hill in custody tonight accused of killing his brother. And I'm like, classic Philly.
Awesome.
But this is like the backstory. So what the backstory is, this dude has basically terrorized roommates because he knows squatter rights better than anyone.
Sure.
So he wasn't an attorney, but dude, insane. It's also funny because he just took advantage of the fact that PA has laws from like the 1700s still. Pretty sure you can still hit kids if they raise their voice to a white male. That's like a pretty harsh crime there.
We're on time.
But this tells a story, and it's wild, dude. Like, this dude was fucking wild. And it's fucked up because it's like, he seemed like he grew up in, he's from Elkins Park.
Okay.
So like right outside the city. And his one best friend's in it. And he's like, he had a bad, or like a troubled childhood, but nothing crazy. But like his parents were definitely like, kind of aggressive. I don't think he had much
definitely
money.
had a rat tail.
But nothing. Oh, he was rat-tailed
He
up.
was rat-tailed up.
He had one from birth, dude.
Anybody who knows squatters' rights has had
Dude,
a rat tail growing
There's
up.
attorneys in this thing, and they're like, I don't even know him that well.
Dude, there's one attorney.
That's classic Philly.
He's just like, and I will be defending your case.
Yeah,
Just
dude.
throws it down on a table.
Dude, he knew him better than anyone. I was like, dude, that only in Philly that some dude puts all his attention. He's like, how can I not pay for rent but live there?
Squat.
Plus, there's laws that protect the squatters still in Philly. It's whatever. We're not getting into that bullshit, but dude, it's crazy because he has a bad childhood, but it wasn't like nothing happened crazy.
Yeah.
Just they say he had a temper, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
But then it was like the best friend goes, we lost contact after high school, reconnected our summer of like sophomore year of college. He was like, the guy's like, I went to school in Ohio. He went to Tulane University. We were home for the summer. We reconnected. I was talking to him. When I first met him, though, or got up with him, I could tell there was something wrong. Like, he was different.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, well, I haven't seen him in a
Smelled like
couple
a
of years.
squatter.
Maybe. No. I'll tell you this part, and this is it. He goes, well, how's school going? And the guy goes, well, it's not great. I'm not going back. I witnessed a murder. And he's like, okay, what? And apparently this kid is definitely like stretched the truth when he was a kid. The guy looks it up. He goes, he embellished a couple of parts of it, but other than that, he's 100% right. I Googled it. The guy's not lying. At Tulane back in like the late, I guess it was like mid to late 70s.
Okay.
He was at a frat house eating dinner. And there was like 5-6 guys at the table. Apparently there was 2 frat brothers in that frat who had hated each other, just been fighting all the time. This kid didn't know. The guy's sitting there across from this kid, and his back's turned to the kitchen door. And he goes, all of a sudden, the kitchen door swings open. Dude's got a meat cleaver, comes over and cuts his fucking head off right in front of this kid eating dinner. And it's like, oh, yeah, I might
worst
change
roommate ever.
Dude, that's when the rat tail got longer, apparently. It's like, dude, engage. That's, dude, the wrong side of the crick, engaged. He was like, why? And it's not a cut. Severed. He's in front of him.
If you cut somebody's head off with a cleaver,
you should be selling that late night on infomercials.
Dude,
that's a clean cut.
That is Ginsu.
You also have power too. Like,
oh yeah,
to get through a neck one shot. So yeah, you witnessed that.
Great. That'll put some hair on your ass.
And then he's like, I'm just gonna figure out how I can just live rent free. It started out in Queens with this one lady, and then it was down in Chestnut Hill. And he did it, I think, a couple other places. But, dude, it is wild. And I go, of course, the 2-parter that's the most craziest one is from Philly. I was like, God damn it, dude.
So wait, does it start off pretty mundane and then escalate to murder? Like, there's one guy's like, yeah, my roommate sucked. He would never replace the milk.
The other ones were just fucking creepy. This one dude, I mean, I'm not going to get into it, but watch it. It is.
Yeah,
good.
I will.
They're good.
I will.
It's pretty funny. Some of it. A lot of it sucks.
I mean, creepy roommates are gonna. I mean, especially if you're doing which I've never understood. I know people who have roommates that they have found on like Craigslist or Facebook.
Yeah,
like,
that's what this
Hey,
dude
I
was.
just need someone to live with me. Come and see if that's cool. Like,
and that's what this dude preyed on because they were the ones.
Insane.
They were the easiest ones, and I don't know the law exactly, but for squatters, as long as you signed the lease, he would give like a bad check. But by the time it cleared, it didn't matter because the lease was already accepted. You now can't.
This was the mail. Remember, he's right after the first day, he got mail sent to the address.
And dude, I mean, he did everything. It sucks because he knew the rights so much. And it's insane that PA still has laws against these fucking idiots. But also, I'm sorry. This lady, first off, that girl, she's a dork, dude. She's like, first off, I have a party to piss him off. We're busting Wu-Tang. Yeah. Yeah, I love the Wu. And I'm like, first of all, she comes home like the second day. This asshole moves the kitchen table and 6 chairs into his room. She goes, hey, Jeff, or whatever the fuck guy's name is. Jeff, have you seen my table? He's yelling through the door, by the way. He just doesn't open the door. Yes. He's like, you don't need 6 chairs. There's only 2 people that live there. This is like second or third day. That means that's the last day if I'm the roommate. I'm like, get the fuck out.
Yeah, dude.
She goes, he gave me 2 chairs. And, I go, wait. And then he starts yelling like, this is my space now. Because he knows. I go, that's fine. Legally, yeah. You have a party? Fuck that, dude. I am inviting so many people
this
over.
This is not going to be a good party.
Trust me, what I tell them about you is not going to be good, dude. Because I'm like, listen, so this racist who is active Klan member who has sex with kids snuck on my lease. I don't know how. I'm an idiot. But he's in there. I'm not waiting for the cops to do anything. And
dude.
What are they going to do? Obviously, they can't do anything, but they're not going to do shit. I'm planting drugs. Dude, I am definitely letting bees under the end of the door.
Letting bees.
I'm letting bees in there. Bees is going to bees you.
You're like, look, you think you're the roommate from hell? I know where to get bees.
Yeah, what's your bee sitch? I got them. I'm just out in front of the fucking apartment complex, like, got you.
That would be an awesome contingency for a roommate. It's like, look, you can do whatever you want, but you piss me off. See that hive over there?
Yeah.
It's coming for you, dude.
What pissed me off was this girl was trying to act like she was tougher, where I go, dude, this dude has you dead to rights. Like, he knows the law. Yeah. She went to the cops. She went to a DA, and they're all like, you can't do anything.
If that was the case, if any cop told me there's nothing you do, I'm like, that's the day I fight fire with fire.
That's what I mean. I'm like, okay, well, that means I'm going to fuck you up.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, it's fucked up because, what was it, in Queens? where like he actually they were dating at one point, and then they stopped dating. It was like months of them not even like talk. She's like, all right, this is over. Dude, he freaks out at one point and like grabs her by the throat, and she hit him, and he just went to the cops first and got a restraining order. So she comes back to the apartment. She's arrested because he got to her first. So he knows every angle. I go, that's fine. I will burn you alive in your own
room, man.
Dude. I will create a backdraft in your room. You'll walk up, you'll see that smoke go. I'm like, uh-oh.
You're just holding
I'm going to Tim you, dude. I'm going to Tim you.
I would just start shitting right outside of his door.
I'd crap on the floor.
All the time. I would actually get another job so I could get another place to live cheaper, afford rent there, and just come there every day to shit. I'd be like, yeah, that's fine.
I'm finding the first kid on the L who raps super loud over his headphone. I'm like, do you need a place to live rent-free? The only catch is you got to sit in this chair in front of this door.
Dude, you start a dogfighting ring in the fucking living room.
I'm doing everything.
Everything.
Move in a bunch of homeless.
Oh, my God, yeah, dude.
Fuck that. I'm subletting out to the JBM. I'm like, have you met the Junior Black Mafia?
He comes out like, what are you guys doing? He's like, what do you think we're doing?
Dude, I would have the black Israelites in there.
Dude, Israelites on a milk carton just talking about it in
this
there.
Dude would beg me to get off the lease, and I wouldn't let him off, dude.
He's like, no, man.
There's no fucking way I'd let this psycho do that shit. Walk in and say, this is my space now. I go, okay. And I get it. Legally, you can stay there. Yeah. I'm going to fuck you up.
It's going to be wild,
I will dedicate my life.
Also, was there a bathroom in his room?
No, he still came out because he also had a dog and a cat.
Oh, man.
Which is horrible for the animals because they're just in there.
It'd be wild.
This girl had like a party, and they found out who he really was because he used a fake name, obviously.
Gotcha.
So she plastered all these like news articles from the past, like all over the apartment, and had like 25 people over. The mom was there. I was like, yeah, cool party. And fucking, they're drinking and shit. And they're like, yo, why doesn't he come out? And then he finally came out. And they're like, hey, man, we found out this is you. Yeah, fucking, you're a dickhead. This, that, and the other. This guy just goes and walks the dog and comes back. And then the next day, he's like, you fucked up to this girl. And that's when it got weird. I go, so what was the effect of this party? And also, nice party.
Yeah, what?
That's the day I'm letting you drink again. You think I'm having a party with this thing? I'm putting him on an IV of Jack.
You are, big.
I'm like, you don't think one of these dickheads is going to come head first through your door?
Also, he left. I would have been like, time to go into that. Oh, my God.
When he got arrested, they detained him for a second, and and they went in there. Like, she started going through his shit, and like that's when they found all the past stuff he was still dealing with, like going to court and everything. But I just laugh because she's like acting all tough, and at one point she's like, and then he just took my life, basically. I'm like, fuck this pussy, dude. What was his name? Jamison?
Jamison?
I swear, it's spelled like Jamie. You know where Lou lives? Where it's from? It's spelled Jamison, but he's Jamison, like Crutchfield. I was like, first off, dude.
Wow.
I mean, dude, it's like, well, I can't do anything because my name's on. It's like, well, that's when you go outside and get someone else that's not on the lease. I'm like, hey, my buddy's going to be staying here a couple days while I'm out of town. P.S. Bit of a drinker, kind of an asshole, touchy, good luck. And I'm leaving. That's when I get the bush stalker and send him in there with a couple of steel reserves.
That would be fucking awesome.
I'm going to North Philly. I'm finding the first crap game. I'm like, you guys want to do that inside? Come on over, dude. Bang that music, dude.
Do you remember how crazy he comes out to go to the bathroom? There's 4 dudes just dipped out.
Oh yeah, I'm pulling all of them off the L.
Get in here, dude. One stop at Girard and fucking Spring Garden. It's nice time.
Yeah, and you're in Chestnut Hill. That's an easy drive down. Grab
them, dude.
Get onto the L. Round up about 4 or 5. Just wave $1. Like on those insurance commercials, you can round up like 16.
Dude, he comes out, just a dude with no teeth sucking another guy like, hey.
If this dude thinks because he has a lease signed and legally I can't kick him out, I'm not doing everything in my power with, other than physically going in and pulling him out, he's out of his fucking mind. That's when it's like, okay, you want to fuck with me, then I got plenty of fucking dickhead family members. I will be like, you live here now. Also, I hope you like pitches on businesses that go nowhere. Because my cousins will knock on your door like, what about this? A submarine you own in Philly. There's no subs in Philly. We're the first ones. I need $100,000 startup money. Dude, I was like,
think about it.
My cousins will berate you with fucking horrible ideas. Even if you don't respond. It's like, yo, don't say nothing if you agree. We need more goat fights in here, you know? Jeez.
Think about this. Honestly, trampolines, but you know how it's usually black that they can fucking jump on? How about this? Red. Think about that.
I'm like, I hope you like horrible business ideas and constantly being asked for money. They're like, yo, you in there, Jamie?
Honestly, yo, I only need 25.
Let me hold 40.
Honestly. Let me get it, and then I'll get it right back to you. I love
it just drives me nuts because it's like, you know, they're complaining like, oh, well, this guy's didn't think. It's like, yeah, he fucked you up. He does know the law. There's no law about it. You're also on the lease. Yeah, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
That would be also the day. Like, if I found out there were squatters, well, I'm like, all right, I'm going to squat too. And I'm going to squat in that room so hard, dude.
Well, there's no law against going into his room.
No.
Unless he says, don't come in my room. It's like, well, that's not, it's the house.
Yeah.
I would just sit Indian style on his bed. Like, what are we doing today?
Just take his door.
Dude,
just take it off the hinge.
Well, they end up taking the lock, which is hilarious because they take the door handle off.
Yeah.
And at one point he comes home and he tries to slam it, but you know, when your door, it's like, it just goes back. And then, the animations in it are brilliant.
Sick.
They do like animation retells. Dude, the one is just his eye through the door with the handle. He's like, that's when I get BB guns, dude.
Dude, BB, or just putting on Craigslist that you're hosting an orgy.
No.
Just to have people come over.
You know what the ultimate is? I'd be like, yo, man, I know you have squatters' rights, blah, blah, blah. I am holding an open mic there, 9-minute sets every single night.
Man.
And I'm talking the best of the best, dude. I'm talking fucking, we're getting Dickles.
Dude, we're getting the snare drum. Dude, having Roger Snare in your house.
Roger and Linda are the ultimate squatter, dude. It's like, dude, you think you're... Dude, they ultimate.
Somehow there's a fucking station wagon in your living room. Just the bags open, just a bed in it.
Dude,
it's like, I don't know how.
I was like, you want to squat? I brought my friends over. They're like, amateur.
Also, don't open the fridge. He's pooping in there.
Yeah, he craps in the fridge. It's weird.
You open up, it's like, ah!
You done with this iced tea? Because Roger crapped in it. Sorry.
It's a shitta filter. He crapped at the top there.
You go in there for bread, there's just a poop in the bread. I'm like, damn, dude.
There's a poop log in the fucking thing.
Yeah, I'd have open mic.
Oh, man. Open mics would be dope.
There's no way I wouldn't get this guy out, or at least bring him to a point where he would have to be violent against me, and then all bets are off.
Then it's all, yeah. Then it's fine.
But there's no way I'm letting this guy just be like, this is my space now, because he knows the law better. I'm like, okay. Now I just have to act like a dickhead. That's not hard.
Great, dude.
Yeah. Oh man, that would
just installing black lights everywhere and then just beating off on everything. Just like turning on, like, see that? I did that.
Oh,
in there, dude.
Oh my god, I'd have spoken word open mics.
Dude, host an AA meeting
all the time
in the living. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah,
that would be sick as fuck.
Dude, just I would let Jehovah's Witnesses hang out.
Totally in.
I'm like, this guy, he needs it. He just won't. Just knock on the door constantly. Come in. You got it. The Lord will kill him.
Just bringing in ferrets for no reason. Like, why do you have so many rats here? Like, I don't know, man.
I would have definitely a ton of white suburban rappers using it as a studio right outside his room. Girls that think they can sing karaoke.
Karaoke's good.
Karaoke night.
Fucking very, very good.
I'd have trans brunch.
Oh, dude, a drag brunch in your living room?
He comes out dressed as Cher. He's like, now we're talking. I'm like, oh, no. What?
There's a guy ass twerking on Eggs Benedict all over the shit in the fucking hallway. It's like, I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
These are good times.
But, yeah, it's crazy. So, yeah, my words,
shit.
We could do a review on that. But, yeah, the review, what was the one we were talking about? For the new movie review. There was a few for Gummo. Have you seen Gummo?
I have seen Gummo.
Yeah.
Weird Science was in.
Weird Science is a front runner, I think, right now.
That's a great review.
And Things to Do in Denver While You're Dead, which is an amazing movie. But I think Weird Science is good because it's a great movie.
It is.
And it's funny to make fun of 80s movies now.
It's so good because everybody, for whatever reason in the 80s, thought being gay was straight.
God, sucks Paxton died, dude.
Yeah.
He ruled.
Paxton did rule.
He fucking ruled.
Chet was the best fucking antagonist.
He really was. So I think we're going to go with Weird Science for it, which I think is great. Because everyone's seen it, too. So watch Weird Science and get more familiar with it because we're going to do a review on it. What else? Oh, this weekend. Come to fucking Punchline. I'll be hosting.
Who you with?
Joe DeRosa and some local retarded kid that they give me. Rake Wessler. He's pretty good, I heard. Nah, Blake
He's actually
Wexler.
somebody you bring into a fucking roommate situation.
Dude.
You have a roommate from hell? Bring in Rake Wexler.
Oh, God. I would let Adam McKay live with me and just feed him fucking propaganda and let him talk through the door to the guy. That's who I'd get.
You know, staying here is a fucking burr, your white privilege.
Do you imagine, dude, I'd go to the first feminist march and I'd be like, can you guys have your meetings at my apartment?
Dude, pink cap feminist march?
Bring the titty hats. Dude. I love them.
That would be sick.
Yeah, so this week I'll be there. What do you got? Anything coming up?
No, man.
Well, this will be out. You're at the Cellar tonight.
Yeah, Cellar tonight.
Big show tonight with the heavy Philly. Monroe. And I meant heavy because H. Foley's
there.
Heavy Foley's on it. I'd let Foley come over and just eat candy outside his door. Do you imagine Foley? Foley will get any squatter out of your house in a heartbeat.
No, because if he got stuck in the hallway, they'd
have
to like crawl over. I was like, I don't know what to tell you.
First off, good luck buying food. I'll be like, Foley, anything in the fridge, open game. He's eating that. I'll crush. Dude, squatters have no idea. I kind of wish a dude like that would pull that shit here. I'd be like, you're fucked. You are fucked, my man.
Dude, that is
I got a bunch of idiot friends that will do nothing except ignore you.
Yeah, we do bowling night every Thursday.
Yeah, we just throw balls at your door.
I don't know. We got a whole league, though.
Yeah, but you, Monroe, Foley, old Karen Fian.
Yeah,
it'll be good. Anything else? What else?
Nah, man.
Nah, it's whatever. Yeah, you got your Skankfest?
Yeah.
You're officially in, thank God.
Officially in.
Because I got mine the one day, and then I texted him. I was like, did you get your Skankfest? He's like, nope. I was like, you motherfuckers, dude. I am not. Sid got one, too.
Whoa, all right.
Yeah, Vegas fucked up, dude. When we come together, it's one massive squatter, dude. We are not leaving.
Dude, I'm never leaving.
If all the Philly crew comes out, it's pretty much is at this point. We're never leaving. We're going to hit a stage and be like,
dude, we're going to turn
now.
Vegas into the Marlboro town.
Just turn into Kensington.
Everyone's got rat tails.
They're like, yo, it's rough over there. Yeah, I'm like, they haven't seen rough yet, dude. Let us get
Let me
there.
tell you something.
Yeah, dude. They're like, it's old Vegas. I'm like, that's where I wouldn't go to New Vegas.
There's actually part of Philadelphia called Old Vegas.
Yeah, that's a good casino to go to. It just has slot machines that eat your money.
They're still coin operated.
It's just a dude with a fucking jean shorts with a bunch of quarters. We need change.
He's got the thumb. Like, there you go.
That's their ATM.
Oh man, the coin guys were great.
They were great.
They were awesome.
All right, that's good.
Later.